It feels so much better, guys. It still feels so much better. Wow. Put a one in the chat if you guys can hear me as we build this. You know, I woke up this morning about 5 o'clock. I got up about 5. Put a one in the chat, y'all hear me. I want to start a story. And I laid around a little bit, and I kind of like got pulled myself up, and I got in the floor of the hotel, and I was looking around. I've got one other person in the other side on the other side, so I went and threw some water on my face, and I went and laid back down, and I thought to myself, I was like, I just it was kind of a reaction kind of thing for me to just to jump the floor for some reason because I'm used to just laying down on the concrete and just having it done. But I was thinking, I was like, I don't have to do that. Oh my God, I don't even have to do that no more. I can, you know, it was just so much you don't even realize you got until it's gone. Thank you, I appreciate it. I've for some reason got a really sinuses is bothering me right now. I don't know why. I mean, it's probably because of the weather changing over, and I'm jumping from crazy to crazy. Uh, Thank you. And thank you for all the messages, guys. Operation Rock 24 at gmail.com. There's a lot of people email me, and I'm emailing them back. I didn't have much service yesterday, and I really wanted to talk to you guys. It's very important, and I wanted to get it off my chest and just be done with it. Uh, they want me to do. I mean, what I've got, it's curable to a point, I guess you'd say. Uh, Without surgery, I can't be sure. Let's just say that. I'm not doing chemo. I'm not doing no chemo. I don't give a damn. I'm not doing chemo. I'm not. My hair is not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing chemo. It's just not me. Um, I wrote down a lot of things. Casey, honey, at midnight last night, 1 o'clock a.m. Thank you so much for what your contributions did, because I'm telling you, really saved my ass. Because that, what you did for me last night, Casey, is love, and that showed me right there that you really do care. For you to do me, for you to do that for me, that helped me out, Casey. Thank you so much, and I'll never forget that. I don't care what happens between now and then. I'll never forget you helping me like that, especially in that time of the hour. Uh, I called Brian probably about 2:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, and I was having real bad nightmares because it's stuff that does mess with my psyche a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, uh, but it's got me feeling great. I mean, when I say I'm feeling great, I'm feeling great, and I can feel my body like kind of expanding in ways. In a way, it's just weird. It's really weird because I've never ever had that ever happen before. And I weighed, and I've gained 3 or 4 pounds. So I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm very freaking happy with just that part. Uh, so I want to keep that attitude and that positive behavior. Going through all this, I want to keep that attitude. That's the most. Thank you, thank you so much. My boss has a place in Florida. He told me if I needed to get, which I've got doctors in Florida anyways. I've got doctors in Florida. I got doctors here in Tennessee. I've got doctors in New York. Uh, but he told me, he said, if you need to rest, while you're doing your doctor's appointments or anything, he's got like a little place in Florida, and he told me I more than welcome to it. What kind of boss does that? I just don't understand, man. He's cool as hell, and he's like, I mean, he's got it made. He's done his time and done his stuff. Uh, but he was telling me stories. He was like, it's. He was telling me a story, and he was like, you know, I did. He did a few years in the military, and then he got out. And he made a few bad decisions. Well, I'm in the area. I mean, I'm in your area. Well, I don't even know if I'd say it's your area now because I've moved out of OA. I'm not that close to Pigeon Forge. I mean, I am, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a catch me 22. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everything's great with you too. He's a very nice man, nice person. Uh, Mountain Violet. We'll talk here in a second. Hold on. But anyways, I was telling people, I was like, this guy is amazing. He's done all this for me. He's made a way for me to live pretty much and do what I need to do to be able to help. And him do me that way, that was amazing. Like I could see he was really concerned. But yeah, I've got my nose running so bad it ain't funny. Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you all. I appreciate that. Oh yeah. Mountain Violet, you have to eat. Look, let me tell you something. You have to message me on my new Facebook Messenger, or I don't get it. Or you can email me. If you can't email me or message me on my new Facebook, Lightning Tiger. I've told everybody this. I do not get the messages. Hell, we all got sinuses. I got bad sinuses right now. That's bad. I'll tell you. One in chat here, I had to blow my damn nose. Okay. I got so many things. No, it ain't science fiction. It's just why I've been going from east, west, south, north. But I do appreciate the people who helped yesterday too, as well. Steve said he had to thank somebody for the sweet tea. I don't know who. I can't remember who it was that sent it, but somebody sent like $2 or $3 for the sweet tea. So uh, it's going to be a tough situation, but yeah, I'll get up here. Yeah, it's a tough situation, and you know, I'm not looking at it as I've got a ton of appointments already. I've got set for July. My next is like 15 days away. But guys, I'm telling you, they have ran so many tests. I've had 4 MRIs done on me. I've had CAT scans done, and I'm talking about. I don't like that dye. That dye does crazy shit to me. It makes me. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm kind of allergic to it or something. I don't know. I just can't handle that dye no more. I don't want that dye. It kind of fucks with me a lot. Uh, but just to go back and hear results that you already know are there and what they're already going to say. That's hard, guys. That's really really hard. Uh, I don't. I'm not doing chemo. I'm not doing no chemo or nothing, anything like that. But this morning about 6, after I got up, after I laid in bed for 15, 20 more minutes, the light started coming the through the room. It was getting sunny, early morning, and I went outside, and I mean, just as soon as I stepped out where the apartment was at, I stepped out and just like kind of like looked up. I looked up, and it was like the coolest looking thing was in the sky. It was beautiful. And as you look at it, it looked like a tiger with a lightning bolt. I seen that. I took a picture of it and showed it. And he was like, wow. And I was zooming in and I was like, look at this, man. This is amazing. Because Steve he gets up too. So he was coming out the other room and I was coming out of my room. And Dwayne was laying over. He never gets up. So it was kind of a weird situation because I was looking and it was like, this is amazing. I'm going to post it. I'll post a picture of it. I thought it was beautiful, guys. It was quite, I don't know, it's cool, colorful. It's just like early morning part of the sun coming up and it just looked great. The dye is nasty, guys. It's really dye. But I've had blood drawn. I've been checked for this and that. And just my family, has a really, really bad cancer turnaround. So that that alone, for me. But I'm different. I've always been different. Like most people, they find out they're sick, they just kind of give up. I'll never give up. I'm not the kind of person to give up. I don't know what's wrong with the chat, people. It's probably froze. I guess I have no idea if it is, but if it is, it is. There's nothing I can really do. Thank you. We'll talk on that. But if anybody emails me or messages me on Facebook, make sure you get the right one. On Facebook, it's Lightning Tiger. It's not Ernie Shell. It's Lightning Tiger. It's not anything else. But anyways, thank you, thank you, thank you. But think about it, guys. I mean, most people just give up. I'm using it more for a tool like to push me past the limit. And if I can do that, wow. I went to New York City for 2 things. I thank you, Maggie. But bravery, bravery is those that know and they endure and they can do it. And at any moment they're there doing it. So, but right now I want to hear from you all. Um, I want to know what I can do, you know, in my condition, and I'll still push it. You know me, I'll still push the bar, raise the level, whatever I need to do. But how do we make this channel even bigger? I don't care to do what it takes to do. The sickness is getting me, but and they do have me on some kind of chemo meds right now. But uh, Dimzar is, and I've been talking to people for um, about 3 hours last night. I talked to people on the phone and stuff about Gemzar and what it does, and it being a chemo med and me not taking chemo. I mean, I just, I got it in the pill form. I'm not taking. I don't do intravenous. I don't do none of that shit. The needles can go. I don't handle that. Uh, the pick does have bruises on my sides. The pick does have bruises on my sides. I actually lightened the pick up so it wouldn't show as much of what it is. But yes, the picture does have bruises on my side. They're inside. You can see the bruises. My back is. If I post a picture of my back, I'll go fuck crazy. But my sides, you can see the pink, the purple bruises on my hip area going down. That's where it's most at, anyways. My hip and thigh is covered. It's got one big old bruise. It's sore as a mother. But taking care of myself is my number one priority, guys. But I still, I still have what's called priority, especially if I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing here on YouTube. If I'm not, I might as well just give up and say, "Hey, I'm not going to be here on YouTube no more." Which I could do that. And my boss has actually said, "Well, if it's worth it, it's worth it. If it's not, it's not." He said that's the way he looks at everything. If he thinks that it's going to be worth it, he'll go for it. He'll give it a chance. But if it's not worth it, it's not worth it. Just to be honest with you. So I've got a lot of things with that going on. Uh, the nighttime is hell for me. In the nighttime, I throw up. Uh, I do. I mean, I haven't in a while. The new meds I've least stopped at, but when I first started taking the new meds, 2 or 3 days in a row, I was sick as a dog. I couldn't breathe hardly. I was throwing up. I'm restless. I'm still restless. I'm going to. But I am myself. But I am myself, and I want to be. I want to be even more because I mean, I'm sick. I'm not gonna lie to anybody and just say, hey, like this girl messaged me. She was like, hey, I'd like to kind of talk to you and get to know you. And I'm like, look, I'm sick right now. I don't know what I've got left to give to someone. And then I was honest because I was like, it's hard. It's hurt. It hurts. I talk to a lot of people, and we get to be good friends. Cool. And then we'll just go from there. That worked more. No, it's Southern Girl, Southern Gal, Turi. Um, no, it's all good. It's all good. Look, here's what I want you all to see. You know, I've done what I had to do. I get my per diem check tomorrow. I'm happy. I'm very, very. It'll be tomorrow night, but I'm happy. That goes in, and to me, it's like a relief because I'm gonna be honest, I starved myself to death. Like, I mean, I made a little bit of money on Cash App and PayPal, and people helped out a lot. But me having to pick my calorie level up, and that's gonna come in way handy, way handy. Plus, I can start paying people back, and I'm gonna love that. Uh, my boss had my boss asked me last night. He said, "Man, you know what? You should do shirts." I said, "I've already done shirts. I've been doing shirts." He said, "Well," I said, "They sell out. I mean, whenever I put shirts out, they sell out. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. My checks and stuff, or I mean, when they usually sell out. I can sell 15 or 20 shirts in 30 minutes, 40 minutes if I had to, if I really wanted to push it, and it don't matter the price." Because everybody knows that's got, especially those stealth operation rock shirts and those killer inside shirts. Those shirts are made to last. I mean, I've got people who I'll give you an idea. Had a guy message me and he had his killer inside shirt on. He sent me a picture of it. He said it's steel, and it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since I had those shirts made, but he still got it. He still got it. It's good. Um, that's something I wanted to do differently. When you order from these companies and you let them do your own shit, not only do they take and do whatever they want to do, but it's just not proper material. And I like I got to have my kind of material. See, Kimberly, you don't pay attention, do you? You don't pay attention. You don't ever pay attention. That's what's wrong with you people. You never pay attention and you put something out there hoping somebody's going to bite it and run with it. It's not happening. It's not happening here. It's not going to happen. It's not happening. You all seen what I can do and what I'm about. I mean, who, who's stupid enough to head out to New York City with nothing hardly in your pocket and lay out on the damn streets for 9 days and survive? It takes a lot. Here, let me fix you up here, general awareness. God, that way you're happy. Well, you're more happier. Sorry about your bond getting uh you getting delayed on your bonds and stuff, buddy. Anyways, but anyways, I think that things are going to start turning around. I know I'm after picking these guys here up and everything, and able to, and them coming with me on the trip out here to Tennessee. I knew that by doing that, I'm getting ready to have a hell of a lot, getting ready to get to know these guys and them be my friends, and we have each other's backs. And I'm telling you right now, they've been grand. They've been awesome. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. No, we get paid per diem first, and then where they're holding me back, I've got a week left, and then I'll get my payday. So I get my per diem every week now after it started, and it's like 350 a week or whatever, which is pretty good. I think it's good right there. Oh, I've got great friends around here. I got good friends around me. Okay, cool deal, cool deal. You got my cord? Oh, it's right here. Good deal. Thank you. No, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead, take your time. Uh, hell, Knoxville, Tennessee can wait right now. Hell, we got what? We got 2 hours before we get there, or an hour. What is Knoxville? About an hour away now? I don't even know. Well, when you say finances, right now I'm letting Tom. He's my boss. Kind of guide me on things because I see what he has. I see what he's done with his business even before he started in this business. I just want to be uh more bona fide. I want to have things in life, and I know with the kind of money that it is, I'll be able to do whatever I need to do, and I'll be able to build my company. I'll be able to build this channel. I'll be able to build what I want to build. Um, I've got to do a physical. That's going to suck. For OSHA, I've got to do a physical coming up. So, oh yeah. Well, see, they held me back 2 weeks. They held me back 2 weeks. So I'm kind of screwed. And they do those, and they also they used to do com checks for per diem. I don't know if y'all remember com checks, but that's the way they used to do it. I mean, many a time I've had per diem, and per diem ain't on the same check either. It comes from a different source. They was telling me that my per diem would never. They told me that my per diem would never be on the same check. It comes separate. Uh, my paycheck rolls over into my account. It'll roll over to my bank account, and then the per diem I actually get on a card. I get my com checks. Yeah, I know. Uh, they can. I don't know if they still write com checks. I know he said something about checks or something, but I don't know if it was com checks. Might be called something else now. But uh, so, but the way he does it, he makes sure people have money because he knows when we come out. I mean, we're on our own. They help us out. We buy our boots, but they buy the rest of the gear, and they like. I've got a badass setup. I've got a I've got a harness that's like $795. I've got a build up laps. I've got a build up strap that goes in the back. That's pretty good cushioned. I can sit in for 5 or 6 hours. Well, I mean, I've had great jobs before. I worked for National Tank and Tower. That's where I got out of my fear of heights was climbing towers. And I tell you, that makes you powerful, strong, because you're holding on for dear life there. I mean, you got your safety, you got your Pelican hood, you got all that, and you got your 300% safety. But it's still, I mean, when you get up there, them bars and them the pig iron, and it's untelling when it's. I don't have. I'm on pill form medication right now. I'm not taking no intravenous any damn thing. I'm not doing no chemo. I'm not letting nothing run through my body that don't need to be in my damn body. I'll take the pill form right now and see how that goes. I do have a cold. My defenses probably are down. I mean, this shit's. Uh, I mean, I feel my whole body changing, but I feel it changing for the good. Like I showed you a picture of that's me. Yeah, you seen the videos. That's me. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's Photoshop. You ain't that." Yes, I am. I was 114 pounds, and I think I'm about 116, 117 now. And but yeah, my friends are there for me, and that's awesome. It's amazing. Um, well, the physical ain't for work. It's an OSHA thing. It's like an OSHA thing. I got to do. It's climbing and stuff. It's a climbing test, which I'll pass in a heartbeat. Especially they give it to me early in the morning or in the morning times, and the evening I'm kind of wiring down. But I'm I don't know about how the testosterone stuff's going to go. I don't know how I'm going to get back on that because I'm going to be honest with you. When I take that, I took testosterone for a couple months, 2 or 3 months cycles, and it made me like a damn. I don't know, but I didn't have the strength or energy to put behind it, and my test levels is way up. Uh, but I didn't have no weight to push it, no muscle to do anything with. So I mean, here I am. I was just going around, and I don't need no money. I don't want money. Do you see me having money up here right now? There's no money right now. I'm talking to you guys freely and clear and, clarity to you all. If people want to donate, they can donate $1 or two from my words and content, which, to be honest with you, that'd be cool. But I'm not having my PayPal Cash App up right now. I've got a lot of things on my mind today. I'm off work. We're doing some traveling though. Uh, so y'all heard me a while ago, didn't you? I thought it was on mute, but it wasn't. Fucking Steve. We'll be in Knoxville probably about 8 o'clock tonight, 8:30. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna visit some friends. I know that much. They've been saying, "Oh, you get you some biscuits, great." But yeah, we was in Nashville yesterday. Look, here's the thing, Kimberly. That's all I'm going to say. I'll say this. I'm going to say this. That cancer came from somewhere else, okay? And it's got to my liver. I've got a tumor that's probably I think it was 2.5 centimeters. I'm just I'm waiting for the next doctor. The doctor was real quick on this one. He just come in and out. And to be honest with you, going to these clinics and getting your results back and stuff like that, I'd rather be in front of more of a controlled professional situation. And I kind of didn't like what he said. If you're fighting it, look, can you those pills are actually anywhere between $11,000 and $16,000. I found out. Yeah, I know the fluid weight. But he did say I would have fluid in my feet and stuff. That I would give. That I have fluid and some swelling, but I have it right now, and it's pretty cool because I ain't have none of really the side effects, and I've been on it 9 days now. Let me make sure I took. So plus, I mean, I've been looking into this stuff. What Tina said, and she's right. I've been watching a few videos here and there that people have been sending me, and they tell you everything. They tell you everything what can happen. I'll be honest with you. The doctor looked at me and he's, I've got a prolonged. It's been prolonged. I mean, like, well, I guess is it progressed, prolonged? I don't even know what the words is. It's a small. I know it is. I know. I've already looked into it. But I just want to see what these meds do first. If my weight ain't going to gain back, I don't want it. I'd rather go on a mountain and die unless my weight gets back. My weight starts gaining back. Be honest with you, the last live I had, people was laughing at me, telling me that my skin was a different color and that I had makeup on. That hurt. It really did hurt. I was like, do I really look like that? They saying I didn't. My neck was pressed in, and you could see all my. It hurt me. It really did hurt me. I went in and looked in the mirror, and I was skeleton. I was like, I'm never going to get over this. And I pretty much hit my damn knees, and I was hurt. I was really, really hurt. That's why I deleted the live and stuff and said it's not even worth it. I don't want it. It is a worker's tan, but it makes me look, but when you get tan, your definition comes out, and for me, I look 50 years older than what I do. But I did. I mean, I was talking to Steve last night, and even Dwayne said, "Don't let them motherfucker." I was like, "Look, it's what it is. It's it's me now. It's just what you see. They don't." So it was kind of hurting. It hurt me, and I was crying. I mean, I had tears in my eyes because I never looked like that before. I mean, I'm the kind of guy who could walk up to a mirror and look normal, and then flex, and that shit just pop out everywhere with muscles. That's me. I mean, I've got the pictures, I've got the videos, I can show you. But I trained my body that way for years to do that. But Hey, Chica, I hope everything's well with you, and thank you too. Thank you so much. For me, I'm just one person. That's all I can be. People want to put me up to be more, and sometimes I go with it and let them, tiger donkey. But uh, I'm not. When people say, what hurts is when people say, "Oh, he say that this and that and everything." There's proof out there that I've done it, and they still want to doubt it and doubt it and doubt it. That's why I said I don't give a fuck about that no more. I'm going to raise the bar to where nobody can touch me. Nobody can do what I can do, and that's my whole goal. And yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm sick, but I'm energized. I've got this like burst of energy and feeling great, like amazing. I mean, I pick the big bag up, put it on my back, and run with it if I need to. I don't have to. Uh, I'm not doing no fucking chemotherapy or radiation. That shit ain't getting around me. I'm not doing it. Uh, I mean, that's the first thing I said. Been eating a lot of damn blueberries and all that shit too. And somebody had, I don't know who it was last night, had give me a cash app for, I think it was $6, and told me to go get me some strawberries. Said that would help me out. I'm like, I don't know where the hell, I ain't around where I can really get a strawberries app. I don't eat strawberries anyway. I don't know about nothing about strawberries. I know some shit about cherries and stuff, but not strawberries. I'll drop a link. But again, guys, I just want to be free. I want to be I want to be me. I want to be able to do things. Um, I had no judge that I knew in Harlan, Kentucky, and I'm not going to tell you what kind of judge he is, but he messaged me on my new Facebook. He said, "Is it really you?" And he said, "Ernie Shell," and I was like, "Yeah, is it you?" And I said his name. Yeah. I was looking at his Facebook and I seen then he sent me a friend request. I accepted it. And I was going down and he had his shit blocked off in privacy and stuff. And I was looking down and making sure it was him and everything. And I seen, of course, I seen his, he's got some autistic, he had an autistic kid. And I knew then that, I was at the right. He's good. But let me drop this link here, guys. Man, my nose is sitting here running like crazy. Bojangles, I appreciate you for, I think they emailed me or messaged me about that photo. They put a photo, a big poster thing up of me in there at one of their restaurants. I'm trying to find out how that went and everything, but one of their employees, no, it ain't their employees, it's one of the people on stock or something. They it was their aunt's daughter was one that I was involved with. And I think it was 2020, 2019. I think I had to go back and look, but I'll get more about it. Hold on a second. I don't know who this is, but go ahead.
Hey, Ernie, it's me,
Who is me?
Betty.
Betty. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just coming up to tell you that I've been really sad that seeing that you're sick because I haven't been around for quite a while. I kind of tuned out of everything, and I seen you yesterday, and I know that you're sick, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry that people are hurting your feelings and stuff because I talked about that on my live the other day that when people say stuff like that, just don't believe them. I know it's hard and you want to believe them because you already see yourself that things are different with you, right? But
Well, yeah, you're right. It's just like I go back, a few months ago, and I was even worse than what I am now. But I was on some weird ass meds, and it really fucked with my mind, my mental stability, all that, and I didn't know what to do, and I
right,
couldn't hardly like I would get up and literally I would stand around 10, 15 minutes and I'd have to lay flat in the floor with my feet elevated or my legs elevated a little bit just so my blood pressure would go back to normal. Like it would just like start dropping and I'd break out in sweat and I'd like stumble and I was trying to grab a hold of things and people that's around me, they would of course help me, but I would have to tell them what to do. And then about laying 10 or 12 minutes, my blood pressure would go back to normal. And after getting normal, I could get back up and I was fine for a while, but it done that. Like I was in Walmart. When I went to Walmart, I couldn't even go and get a buggy and push a buggy. I'd have to have one of those riding. And that's one thing I hate doing is riding on those damn things. But I'd have to ride on one of those, and it felt like the pressure in the back of my neck was pushing me down, and I was getting dizzy, and sweat would break up, and I'd have to. I mean, I fell out of the damn thing, and one of the workers said, "Oh, well, I mean, EMS." No, 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 hell no, no EMS. I'm good. I'll be okay. Just give me a second. And then, of course, I was okay after a while, and I sat down and actually ate me some chocolate, and I got to feeling a lot better. But I got somebody else back here. Sorry about that. Hello.
Hey, Ernie.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's Deb. How are you doing?
Well, I got a cold right now. It's from going place to place, and like,
Yeah, the pollen's really bad too. It's so
let me
super
answer this
hot.
question. Let me answer this question. How was I doing it? I had a chair. I had a portable chair that was hooked to my bag. That was hooked to the piece that I was pulling, and I reinforced that piece that I was pulling so it wouldn't break because a lot of those bags break because I had a duffel bag on top of it and I had a chair that was strapped down to it, and then I had my damn boots, of course. But I had it reinforced. I put pieces of two pieces of steel inside of it and drilled to where that I could hold them and it wouldn't break. The plastic wouldn't break. I took the plastic part and reinforced it. That's how I was able to do anything. But I could only walk, 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'd have to get that chair out. And I just folded the chair up, and I had that paracord and stuff, and I wrapped it around, and I made some clips and would clip it to my bag, and it would hold. And I didn't have to pull it out of the bag because that hurt me too. But everywhere I would go, I would 5 or 10 minutes here and there, and if anybody knows anything about New York City, walking's faster than a car. So, and I was able to work with that, and I would just sit down in that chair and just rest and do whatever I had to do. And when my energy feel like it's coming back, I could do more. Or I go back in them sidewalk or those platforms in the middle of Times Square and just lay on them and put my bags up under my feet. That way it elevate. But that's how I made it, New York City. Go ahead, everybody who's on here.
I just want to say you've been through a lot and a lot more than I think people even get or understand. And I think that right now you're at a time in your life where you need a lot of peace and healing. And I think that you should let your friends help you. And like I told you before, there's a lot of good people out there. I know you've seen a lot of shitty people, but there's just as many out there that genuinely care about you. And us being your friends, we are here for you, and you know how to contact me, and we'll help you however we can. Okay.
Yes, and I appreciate that. You've already helped out a lot, and thank you for coming
Mm.
through in those, coming through in those times when, I didn't have nobody else to come through. You came through, and that means a lot to me.
You're welcome.
And,
Thank
and I
you.
do appreciate that. Betty, you still on here?
I'm going to jump down, you all.
Okay,
Yeah. All
you
right.
still
Yeah.
here?
Bye.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
still
she's
here.
still here. But yeah, Betty, to answer, I'm withering. Well, I don't hope I ain't now, but I was withering away, and the stress was getting to me a lot. But I was doing great, and it's. I just wanted everybody to know that and understand that. I appreciate everybody's help. That's helped me from throughout. Like, I am real, and I'm going to even raise the bar even further. But until I can do that, I have to help myself and I have to get better. And that's how I'm doing now. That's what I'm looking at.
Well, I just wanted to say that, I'm sorry I haven't been around. I had to click off the whole social media for a while because, sometimes, we let things get to it and it was just a lot. And so I clicked off for quite a while. Matter of fact, 4 or 5 months, maybe. I did come on your birthday and I said happy birthday to you. Um, and I think that was the last time I was actually in your live, and except the other day. And when I saw you, I knew that you was sick, and I don't like it when people go around and say, oh, you're not, you're faking and stuff. This is the problem that we have, is that a lot of people have expired and stuff on here because people thought they wasn't sick. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Um,
I had a bunch of clothes that I wanted to bring. And when I was at the house, I couldn't even wear those clothes. Like I put them on and they would just sink on me. Like I had a couple nice pair of pants that I really wanted to bring with me, but the thing about it is, even the belts that I buy at the store, for my size, which is 30, was a 32, 30, well 33, 30, and I usually get like a size 34 belt. That way, got a little bit of extra room. But now, I mean, I'm in a size 29
right.
around the waist. I've lost all that weight, and I still have to have a belt, and I still have to have it on the last notch. I had to go down to a size 30 belt just to be able to wear a pair of 29 pants, and it's still almost at the last little, literally the last little notch on there, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like my socks, the socks that I wear, they would just they fall off my feet. I mean, I have no meat on my ankles now. My calf muscle. I used to have big old thighs and calves, and they're just gone now. It's just like looking, and it's depressing. It's very very depressing. Uh,
I
Only
can,
thing that looks halfway decent on me is my abs, of course, and I do sit ups every damn day on that. But it's just so depressing, like so depressing. When I look at my hands, my arms, my forearms, they're not there no more. They're more of a, my hands look bigger than anything, and everybody's like, look how big his hands is, and it was kind of like it hurt. It really did hurt because I lost all that weight. But go ahead.
well, I just wanted to say that, I mean, we've had our good times, we've had our bad times. I was talking the other day of different, times when we laughed with you with Ernie after dark. That's one of my favorite times. And we gave you so much money because it was so worth it and it was so fun. And I just want you to know that you're still a sexy man. You're still good looking. Don't look in the mirror and be like, oh, I'm all washed out and everything, because you're not. You look a little bit different. You lost a lot of weight, but you're not like God ugly. You've never been God ugly. You know what I mean? You still got that cute smile, those cute dimples. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. Yeah, but when I get that, the way I look now, and I let my beard grow out any at all, I look like I'm 30 years older and I'm sick and dying.
But
And
the thing
I've
is,
only been on these meds 9 or 10 days, and I can feel so much difference. Even though it's more, I can feel it in my body, like stuff's working. I mean, I can feel it working. I mean, I mean, I can be laying, especially at nighttime. That's when it really kicks. I can be laying at nighttime, and all of a sudden, it's just like it feels like there's
does
like
it
a
does it feel like it's doing something different to your body, like changing,
yes, it feels like
like
it's
almost like
changing
it's
it, but it's
healing
more
stuff and
like my
making you feel
like my
better?
chest will expand even further out. Like my arms are all of a sudden just tighten up with my muscles and stuff, and I can feel the strength. Like
Mhm.
I can feel the strength and everything. Like we was at Walmart here the other day, and I was able to still pick up the 25, 30 pound weights, one hand and punch with them. And I'm like, how is this possible when I don't have no muscle whatsoever, just strength? And
Well,
Steve
you've
said,
always been strong. I can tell you that. I mean, you have always been strong. I remember people talking about how they were like, "Yeah, Ernie's not afraid to fight. He will kick your ass." You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I mean, I know, and if that comes down to it, yeah, I can do that if that's the option. But I just want, I just want to try to get back my body looking the way it did. And if that happens, and they want the options out for trying to tear this out of me or whatever the hell, maybe then. But I want to see first what they're saying is going to work. I'm not just going to be a pin cushion for anybody just to come in and do it.
Right,
So I
right.
have to.
Exactly. And this is the thing I wanted to say. I just wanted to tell you that, I've grown to love you. I've grown to like you because it's almost like we're family. You know how family like have a tiff and then they go away for a minute and then they're back family again. Does that make sense? Are you
Be
there?
right back. Yeah, hold on one
Oh,
second. Hey, beloved
okay.
ghost, check your PM message right now. And Betty, you can talk to him. That's going to be a minute.
Oh, okay. Hello, good morning, everyone. Hello, Chica. Hello, Barbara. Beloved Ghost, Mount Violent, Katie. Who knows? Good morning. Good morning. I know a lot of you I haven't seen in a long time. Christine, good morning. I hope everyone is feeling well and doing well. Hello, the RI Beast. My sister's voice, good morning. Last night we had a terrible storm and didn't have electricity for about 8 hours. Hey, Sherry, good morning. Amazing Grace, good morning. I've been okay. I got sick myself, but I'm much, much better. I tell you what, this getting better, it's not no fun, that's for sure. Let's see, ask your doctor about B12 shots. Will make you feel better. Bone pain, ask about magnesium and potassium. Helps bone pain and cramps. Uh, Quine, I don't know what how to pronounce that. Quining water helps you too. That's great advice. That's great advice. Yes, it's bipolar weather. Yes, it is bipolar weather. Yes. It is so nice to see everyone. I know, Lulu. Plus, I didn't want to come live, and I was just so sick. I was in so much pain. I wouldn't have been no fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be 49, and I can really tell it. I can really tell it. Well, I never said that. T, 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 T. So, that's just another false narrative. On here, people like to take things, twist it around, lie, twist it around, lie. Lots of good advice in the chat, yes. Right, Christine? Man, if you're 60,
Thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you, Betty.
you're
I've
welcome.
noticed you've been gone a while. I haven't seen you around. I think you took some time off or something, which is
I was
awesome
sick.
to be able to do.
I was sick, baby. I was sick. I was
Um,
sick.
There's some there's this, I mean, he's probably a quack doctor. I mean, I'm not really looking into him. A lot of people in the other communities is telling me that there's this doctor, like, he's from another country anyways, and he's performed like miracle surgeries and miracle things with people that has, you know, I mean, you hear these stories all the time. I don't know if they're real or not, but you hear these stories all the time, and they help people. I mean, you look at Magic Johnson, what he did. He went over to another country and he got his problem taken care of. Um, he didn't do it
You
in
know
the
what it is?
U.S. But I know what
Do
he
you know what
has
it
is a
is?
lot different. Go ahead. What is it?
Yeah, it's mostly herbal medicine. If you do more herbal medicine and you get the right herbs, not the fake herbs with the fillers and stuff, but the real actual herbs, it will heal you. It'll heal you. See, your body, if it's not got the toxins and stuff in it, it can't live. Cancer can't live in a what is the alkaline body? Cancer can't live in an alkaline body. Remember, I told you a long time ago, my mama was a certified herbalist, and I became one back in the 1990s, when my son was born. And we used to heal people all over the world with herbs. But then everybody jumped on a train and started selling herbs to, you know, Walmart and Kmart and all these places, and it was real herb. And people started dying because they had too many fillers in it. So you have to actually have the real herbs in order to actually heal you. Now, I was sick not too long ago and I started taking the herbs and I'm feeling amazing. And I got more herbs coming, like astragalus. If you've ever heard of that, that kills all viruses. Echinacea kills all viruses. Uh, Cat's claw kills all kinds of things. I mean, they even say if you was to just THC pills, kills
Right,
cancer.
right.
There's so many things that the doctors don't want us to know, and a lot of the herbalists get expired because they can cure people. So when you said they go overseas, it's because they're allowed to practice the herbal medicines, because over here they expire them, if you know what I mean.
Right, right, right. Beloved Ghost, check your messages. See if that. I've been looking at the different herbs and stuff that people can do, but I've heard a lot about the overseas stuff, and I was just seeing, like, reading reviews, and I was just doing all the checkups and stuff, looking at it, and I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of, I don't know what they do. It really don't even talk about it, what they even do. Uh,
Well, it's because the reason that they can't is because they're trying not to get shut down. But over there, they've got more free reign, than they do here, because the big pharmaceutical medication drug companies want to make sure that they're on that, and they expire people from that. So anytime you get a good herbalist over here, uh, they do everything to try to take their license. They do everything to try to shut them down. They won't allow them to have certain herbs that will heal you. There are cures for cancer out there as well.
right.
And overseas, they don't have all of the FDA, all of that kind, you know what I'm saying? All of that kind of stuff. And with herbs, they won't even FDA approve the actual herbs. Now, the ones that you get like in the stores and stuff that have fillers in them, they'll approve those because they also put toxins in. So what you need to do is get a hold of a very good holistic doctor, a very good one. And I've seen them heal like all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. But I'm talking an actual holistic doctor that has um, credibility, can show you who they've healed.
Well,
Get
it's like
testimonials.
like the doctor told me, at one time I was on like a 3,500 calorie day, and I was pushing it so hard, but where I wasn't right on the meds, it wouldn't let it go through, so I was just wasting my body and energy and muscle that I did have, and it was even having a reverse effect on me. Uh, so
Oh, you're
it was
saying
kind of
the medication was eating up. The medication was
Betty, I was
eating up.
taking so much testosterone. I was taking, I can't, what the CC level was, I was taking, and I was, but I felt like strength, man, but I didn't have it. I mean, I felt it, but I didn't have it. Uh, I just didn't have it to do. Uh, and I've never had a doctor tell me, right now my body's fragile and that I can break. Like he said, my bones, like I've got. I mean, I've, I don't want to talk about that,
No, I
but
know
my
what you're talking about.
bones are
You don't even
brittle.
have to.
Like my, like he said, you can get strength and get your strength back up, but if your bones are, they're weak, they can't,
Mhm.
they can't, be able to push it. And
They do the
I'm the kind of
nutrition.
person that pushes to the limits. Like I'm the kind of person that goes out and, throws it.
Do you mean
I
your
like
joints? Do you mean are you talking about your joints or your actual
joint, yeah,
bone?
joints, but my bones was hurting. I mean, I would wake up and they would start popping and cracking, and like when I move, they feel like they rub together, and it hurts so bad. Hold on one second, guys.
Okay. That
Uh,
sounds like your joints, baby. That sounds like your joints that are connected to your bone.
I felt it in my damn bones. I'll just be
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it'll make you feel like it's your bones, but it's your joints.
goodbye, Shauna. I never said I had cells in my bones. That's a fucking lie. I said there's cancer causing cells that was found earlier, like fucking 6 months ago or whatever, when I first started this adventure.
Don't
It's
worry
something
about them. Don't get upset,
it just
Ernie.
aggravates me because
I know. Just try to be calm because, and let your
you didn't
moms
send
take
me no
care.
240 for PayPal. I don't have your 240 for PayPal, and I wouldn't want it anyways. I wouldn't want it anyways. I don't want your goddamn money. Do it myself. Uh,
Try not
I
to
don't
get
have
stressed.
shit from that. So
I know it's
like it.
hard, and I mean, I know it's hard to not, get to not take what people say to heart, but just remember they can't even take control of their own life,
Well,
okay?
here's the thing. I get like with my meds and stuff. I said it was Evavalone or whatever, and Gemzar. Uh, I said it wrong the other day, and I got fucking tore apart by the chat because I was saying stuff, everything wrong. I didn't know, the big names. I mean, I don't listen to the damn doctor. The doctor says do this, do that. I try to do it. I try to get the. I don't get the minor details because I don't give a fuck about that. The only thing I was caring about is my weight loss, anyways. We're all going to die, and I knew that. So,
And the thing is, when I get prescribed medication, I don't know the names a lot of times. So it's not like we sit there and memorize the names, or sometimes we can't say them correctly. There's some long names. They make it
hold
like
on.
it's
Sorry about
alien
that. I was
names.
telling. Hold on. I'm trying to get this guy. Get this. Hold on a second.
All right. Does everyone agree though that it's best sometimes not to even mess with or not to even acknowledge the trolls in the chat because a lot of them can't even get their own life together for real. A lot of them don't. They act like they're so perfect, but they don't got their own life together. They don't.
Like a while, the other day, I put a community post up. Until I got my credential, which I get tomorrow night, anyways. I was asking for help for like nutritional drinks and maybe some weight gainer. And I didn't want money. I wanted people, I'm going to have an address tomorrow, and they can send it to where they can send it there. They can send it there. Everything will be cool. And, and then people tore me apart over that shit. So that's why I said I took everything on my community post off. I'm thinking about taking all the videos off and just letting YouTube have it. Because to be honest with you, I
No,
work
no,
I
no, no.
work 8 to 10
Listen,
hours a day,
listen,
and
Ernie,
six
listen.
6 days a
There's
week. And
people,
like Sundays is the only day I got off. Go ahead.
people though that do care about you, and there's people like me that would help you. Just keep it up. Don't take it down because some troll said something. You know better than that. Don't do that shit. Don't worry about what some troll says that don't even probably live in their mommy's basement and don't even have their own life together. You know that when you've done the skip tracing, you've found that half of them, are don't have their life together. It's not like you're sitting here talking to the million and billionaires, right? No, you're not. A lot of people they're just plain stupid. They really are. And they want to hurt you. But you need help, put it up there. That's what that's for. And they can send you the nutritional drinks, they can send you the herbs with a list of how to take it.
You have hold on a second. There's no money from you. I don't have no money in any of that. Show me your
First of all, ask them who
screenshot.
they are. Ask them who they are because I never saw that
Who
in
are
my
you?
life.
Who are you? Who are you? That's one thing I can do. But it just aggravates me because everybody thinks I make all this money on PayPal and Cash App. I don't. I don't. And but they'll say, oh, this and that. It ain't nothing like that. Hold on.
They're going back about years ago. This is the thing. People don't know how to move to 2024. And I'm going to say this to everybody. We are in 2024. We're not in 2021 or 2020 or 2022. When Ernie was able to get up and go, he would go 24/7. We're not there at those times right now at all. None of us are perfect. None of us.
I give these people, you know, they've been with me and I'm like, I'm gonna be clear to these people. I mean, I'm not promised the bar. I'm promised, and it's like it was probably one of the hardest fuck things I ever had to do the other day when I was sitting in the park. It was hard as hell.
Right, exactly. Hi, Crimson. Well, this is the thing I wanted to say, Ernie. You put your post up, put on your community post, maybe drinks that you need, or say, just send me whatever you think that would help me. And then you put the address, and then the people that care about you, which you got a lot of tigers that care about you. I was one of the first tigers, and people lied on me, and you took my wrench. Do you remember? I had your back. People lied on me, made screenshots that wasn't me, and you took my wrench away. Do you remember? And I was heartbroken. Do you remember that, Ernie?
I remember something similar. It's been years ago, but yeah. But see, to me, I mean, hold on a second. Let me get it. Hold up.
Yes, ginger is very good. Graylands, ginger is very good. Oh, microgreens for health. Ooh, very good as well.
Oh, yeah, we're ready to go. Look at that Tennessee emblem on the back. You
Hey,
always
Rooney,
put me in a daggone front now.
Rooney, I want to say something to
I
you.
don't think you like me to put me in the front.
You came in my chat the other day and you was nice, but let me tell you something. Ernie's called
Well,
me a pedophile, and I've called Ernie one, and we both sorry for
you
each
think about
other.
putting me in the
So
front like yes. Somebody
don't
got to
come
do it.
starting,
Yeah.
don't come starting stuff. Honestly, we've already gotten past that. We've already gotten past that. Both of us did ugly things to each other, and mainly
Go
because
ahead.
I
Sorry
was
about
upset.
that.
I was upset because I was lied about and lost
Oh
my
my God,
wrench
I ain't heard this song in like a
when
long
I was
time.
actually really there for Ernie. So
Thank you for the
yeah,
ride, brother. I appreciate that. You moving the ground? Oh, oh wow.
and the fact of the matter is that Ernie is the
Look
one
at
that made
this.
up the Tigers. Mammoth did not make up the Tigers. She begged for a year and a half for a wrench, and then she made up Eagles, and then she made up Eagles and Tigers, and then she made herself a tiger, and then she's around stealing the Tigers. So if they're stolen, that means that they wasn't here to begin with. But I think that was the plan all along. There's always somebody out there trying to take somebody else's place all the time that they can do it better. When Ernie and I have already both apologized with the things that we have done to one another. I didn't do that bad of stuff to Ernie, and he didn't do that bad of stuff to me. But sometimes you get caught up in the moment and you say things you don't mean, you do things you don't mean. But as long as you can be adult enough to come up and say that you are sorry, which I have done and Ernie has done, and you mean it, that's all that matters. Why continue to bring it up? Honestly, Sisbury, I'm not asking for a ranch. I'm talking about the past of something else. If you would listen, then you would what I said. That's another problem that people have is they don't listen to what people say. Just like Ernie said a couple of times, I didn't say that. If you would listen to what I'm saying, then you would hear what I said. And if I want to bring up something of the past for Ernie and I will do so because that's in our class. It has nothing to do with the chat. Uh, yes, kindness is the best. And yes, Crimson, it depends on what your doctor says, but Ernie was talking about the overseas doctors, and they are holistic doctors. What's wrong with my mic? Does it sound funny? Do I need to be louder? Is that better? I try not to turn it up too loud because it's kind of a powerful mic. Is that better? Maggie, does that sound better? Is it crackling? Is it better now? Maybe I need to shut down some programs here. Hang on just a second. Sometimes I get things open too much, and I went back to paying the $24.99 for the StreamYard, $50 a month. Um, Is that better? Oh, B17. Wow. There's so many good herbs out there. Yeah, that's the thing that scares me is that a lot of times doctors make a kickback off of the medicine that they give you, and the medicine is not good for you. And it's just a big billion-dollar company. Yeah, and changing your diet is really good as well. That is true. That is true, Luna. Yes. And see, stuff like that, Crimson, is what he was asking for people to send to him, not money, but like drinks like that or herbs, you know, some instructions. And, you know, because herbs are, you can't OD on herbs. It won't affect you taking herbs with your medication. So, you know, it's just like food. Um, yeah, definitely the kickback. Correct on that, Renee. Mm, exactly. The RIBs, exactly. Yes, having a good diet is really important, which I'm not sure what kind of uh, food he can eat or what kind of diet, you know, um, what kind of diet he can handle, you know. Um, as long as you get the really good olive oil, yes, it is great. But there's a lot of fake olive oils out there, unfortunately. Oh, they are. Mm. Yeah, that's another thing. There's yeah, some of these medications, if you look at the actual side effects, it's worse than taking the medication. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I can't sit here and claim I'm a doctor or anything. I'm just saying from my own experiences, you know. Um, a lot of the herbs that we're talking about will not bother the medication at all. And Ernie, just like any man, there's so many men will not go to the doctor or they won't get the medicine. eh, I think that's mostly a man thing sometimes. But an alkaline body, cancer can't live in an alkaline body. See, disease means that your body is not at ease. Is, is my mic better? Give me 1 second. I'm going to go in here and get me a cancer stick for myself because I smoke those. Okay, I'm back. I wish I would have never had to begin smoking. Wasn't my choice, but now these are the worst habit ever. Is it still crackling? What in the world? You sure? Yeah, they say that sugar is whenever you've got cancer. When I had cancer, I couldn't have sugar. Building your immune system is the best thing that he can do, the very best thing. So sounds good, Barbara. Thank you. Yes, alkaline bottled water. Yes. And see if he puts that back up, then people can send him the things like that. He wasn't asking for money, he was asking for drinks and stuff to help him. It's just people get mad about everything. I'm crackling again? What? Testing, 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 testing. Instead of sugar, he should be having honey. There's also some really good teas out there. I've been drinking a rosebud. I'd never heard of it before, but it's real rosebud, and you steep it and make it into like a tea, and it's supposed to be really, really healthy and really good for you. I've been drinking it, and it's making me feel better. Crimson, he said yesterday, from what I seen, and I don't want to misquote, that it was liver cancer, which once it hits your liver, it's really hard, depending on the stages that it's in. And like, I don't know if people know, but my liver shut down by someone switching my medication. My liver was shut down for 5 days. My kidneys were bone dry, and I spent 11 days in the hospital fighting for my life. And it's not a fun thing at all. It's one of your main vital organs in your body. He said that it was a society. He said that it was liver cancer. Well, Heartland Beauty, if I'm annoying you, just go ahead and plug your ears. He asked me to speak to everybody while he's doing what he's doing. So I'm doing what he asked me to do. "11 vets from my boy's dad's battalion were just recently diagnosed with stomach cancer. He was called by the VA to come in to be tested immediately." Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to pray for your boy's dad. Hang on one second. Have a great day, Ryan. I don't know if he can get Medicaid or not, or he might have Medicaid. I don't know. Oh, that's wonderful. He had great insurance and he overcame 2 stage 4 cancers at one time. That is wonderful. I don't know what you're talking about, Remington, because I was one of the first mods for Ernie. So I don't know what you're talking about. It's not my type, it's a mic. And I don't know why it's cracking. I've tried to do everything. I don't know what's going on with it. I hope that he puts back on his community post of where everybody that cares about him can send him nutritional drinks or herbs or just different things to be able to help him. But he said he took it down because everybody made him feel so bad. He said to hang on just a second. I don't know where he went. There's an echo. Okay, let me see what I can do about that. Is that better? Usually I don't have any problems with my mic, and it's usually over there, but I bring it over to me now because people were saying that they couldn't hear me. Yeah, from what she said she had liver cancer. I don't know. It sounded like he was getting into the vehicle, and he said, hang on just one second and take this. And I said, yeah. Or he may have a phone call. I don't know. And that's another thing. A lot of water in different places is contaminated, which can make you very sick and can cause cancers. Oh no, because my brother was in Iraq. Yeah, he could be on the phone. Now I could sit here and let you all have just air if you like and not talk at all. Thank you, Crimson. And I wonder if that water was any good in Germany or Iraq, and that's why they're having a problem and having people come back to the VA. I need to contact my brother and see if they've asked him to go to the VA. Welcome back, Debo. Debo. I can't add anybody, I'm sorry. You're more than welcome to come back. Or you can just plug your ears, since my voice is so hideous for you. You looked up the medicine he mentioned and the type of illness it's for. Scary. Yeah, all of this is scary. Every bit of this is scary. Thank you, old Greg. I'm just trying to do what he asked me to do instead of you having to sit here and listen to um you know air. And Remington, again, you came in my live yesterday talking about the White House when we wasn't even talking about the White House. You came and said I should be worried about the White House. No, I'm not going to be worried about the White House. I don't live in Washington, D.C. There's nothing I can do about the White House. If you think you can do something, then go do something. If you think you can do something, go do it. Why do you come in people's chat and talk about stuff that has nothing to do with what anybody's even talking about? You was all in an uproar, acting like we have to go get our boots strapped on and run to Washington D.C. and do whatever to with the freaking White House. There's nothing we can do, and you're at your house right now. So what the heck are you doing? You're running your choppers, not doing a damn thing. Right. And if he could if he could stay away from the non-processed food and get actual, like, if people could even send him vegetables and stuff from their gardens and things like that, that would be amazing for him. Vegetables and fruit, and it come from their garden instead of all the processed foods and stuff. I don't know who's complaining. I don't, well, a couple of people, I guess, they don't want to hear my voice. One of them's Ernie's T-shirt, which is kind of rude as hell to call themselves Ernie's T-shirt. I'll tell you right now, when I wear a T-shirt, I got mine. I don't know what to say. I don't know what other T-shirts there was. He said that he was going to give an address Ernie's T-shirt sells. He said he was going to give an address that he would be. Many people know I've not been around for 6 to 8 months now, so I don't know a lot of people's names or why they changed them or anything. And now giving payback, that scares me. I'm gonna have to talk to my brother because my brother was in the Iraq War. Yes, if you was to take the real olive oil And I have an actual link to real olive oil, and you was to put, just take 1 teaspoon a day. Yes, it cleanses you. Thank you, Beach Blanket. I'm not the same as I used to be. A lot of it has changed, and I've changed a lot. And I don't sit there and scream and yell and stuff. I just don't, you know. I don't know what. Listen, you're a troublemaker, Remington. You're a troublemaker. You have your own problems. We're not going to go into it. Just like you tried to say that you brought bikers for Trump. No, you didn't. It was a man. You're crazy. You stay in your house and cry and don't even go down and help your husband look at the brand new house. So don't give nobody any advice, please, because you can't even take your own advice. Jimmy, it's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I believe he's on the phone. Yes, the right beast. It is kind of scary out there right now. It really is. This is Betty, Jimmy. He's not at my home. Why do you go with false narratives and stuff? Ernie is nowhere near me. Giving payback, yeah, sometimes they say look over here when it should be over there. Too much BS. He's here for the people that love him, his friends, which is what he needs right now. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Jimmy? That would be nice, Crimson. I agree with you, Daibo. If I said your name right, I hope. Sometimes I'm not good with names. I have a lot I'm getting ready to do, but you know what? I'm going to stay here and help Ernie until he gets back so because I'm already late right now. I've changed my life to 2:30 p.m. and then if I come earlier, I come earlier. Betty will heal him. Glad he's there. He's not here. Why would you think that Ernie is here? This is the first time I've spoken to Ernie since December 31st. Yeah, again, this is when I'm just being my normal self. One of the things you have to realize, old Greg, is don't worry about what other people think. You do what you feel in your heart. Exactly, and payback. Oh, Jimmy, I'm going to pray for you, sweetheart. I pray that God helps you, heals your body. He's the ultimate physician, strengthens you, heals your heart problems. You do got the Lord on your side, Jimmy. Yes, Slick Country, that's what I was talking about, that I have a link for. Yes, the doctor that made it. Too much BS. He said it was liver cancer. Yeah, it sounded like he was getting into the truck, and then I think he had a phone call. Because he said, hold on one moment. I'm just doing what he asked me to do. I mean, I could mute and you could just be here, here in the air if you want to. No, stop bringing up that you brought Bikers for Trump up, because you did not. That was done by a man. Why do you keep lying? I'm not messing with anyone but a crazy woman who sits in her bed all day, depressed. Thank you, nonviolent. Yeah, I was supposed to start at 1, so I just made it for 2:30. I look around YouTube, I've seen multiple creators I've come to familiar with for 3 years. They look like they've aged 10 to 20 years in 3 years. This is most toxic environment I've seen in here. Yeah, but it's not really that, but a lot of people are getting sick. I hope he's okay though. Beloved, can you message him and make sure he's okay? Slick Country, I have not seen her. Oh, she is. Oh. This is the first time he's taken this long to do something. I hope. But Ghost, can you check on him and make sure he's okay? Please. Oh, she can only take a link. Old Greg, that's what I'm talking about. It is the water. It is. I agree with you 100%. But of course, we just have to say that's conspiracy theory. We don't know for a fact, and this is just entertainment only. Remington, stop lying. My family are veterans. Stop lying. Stop lying about you bringing bikers to Trump because you didn't. You're not calling anyone out. You came in my chat all worried about the White House, woman. Go do something about the White House. Do something. Lace up your boots. Go do something. Go do something. Oh, all she did was wave in chat and was blocked? Mm. Yeah, I think he said that he was going to unblock everyone, but he don't have, you have to have a laptop or, a computer to do so. Okay, old Greg, well, it was nice speaking with you. So is there anything else that's been going on? I know I was sick for a while and I had to step away. And I know as we're getting older, just my opinion, the processed foods, the water, things like that. I think they're making it to where we get sicker. Thank you, Maggie, for sharing my link. No, I'm just, like Ernie said, it hurts when people just say mean things and lie on you. And I'm just trying to do the best I can. Yes, we are Christian. Yes. And that's another thing I want to say is that even though I've been doing the reaction videos, I haven't done what I haven't drug her like I normally could have. I'm just doing reaction videos and speaking the truth. Yeah, I guess Remington thinks she has 1.8 million bikers coming after me, when in fact the bikers for Trump was actually originated by a man. But she told me she's the one that gathered them all up and got them to the White House, and that's a complete lie. That's what I'm saying, old Greg. I don't even like to drink my water unless I boil it. I actually will buy water. Yes, Graylands. You're right. Betty, while you've been away, Betty is an all-time low. The meanness is unreal. Gloves are off. Hate mongers. Yeah, I mean, it almost looks like it got worse. I haven't liked the things Ernie has done. I've played my part in drama. I don't wish ill on him. He needs to stay off here, surround himself with just a couple of non-drama people and doctors. Yeah, and I think that, he comes on here for his friends and his supporters. And of course, you've got the trolls that come in. Some trolls are okay, but some are just downright horrible. Every time I drink my water, I would get sick. That's why uh, I need to send hubby to get some water today now that I think about it. Oh, goodness gracious. I like the Nestle Pure Life and like the bottles, they're a lot easier to deal with than the big heavy case of water. Also, I don't waste it. Yeah, that's really good. I like the Fiji water. I like the way that it tastes. But my goodness, it's so expensive. Everything's so expensive right now. I've been like recalling Fiji water. Oh no. It's like they're recalling everything. I heard the other day they were recalling Coke and lemonade and a few other things, and I don't drink any of that stuff, but I think the people that drank it before they recalled it. Icelandic water? I never heard of that. Oh, Evan, yeah. The Ivan, is that called Evan water? Yes, it's very expensive. Live water is really good. Yes, that's really good. That's what I asked Cubby to get me today. Because now that they got Fiji water, um, recalling it, I don't want to drink that. I'm scared of everything too. Maggie, do you like the Highland spring water? I have no idea about that, Renee. All the way in New York, Ernie's need for a massive connection to an audience and feel important and have attention has played a part in not being able to get off YouTube attention. He's gotten, it's not a healthy kind. Diet and flavored water has got aspartame and potassium and causes brain cancer. Yeah, I quit drinking sodas and stuff like that a couple of years ago. Very rarely will I have one. Callaway water? I never heard of that. Now, Walmart brand water isn't bad though. I've gotten that several times. It don't taste as good as the Fiji water or the Evan water. I know what they're talking about. Yeah, recycling water. Yeah. There's also, I did a water thing um, of the Nestle brand that's on my business, and they're not even using spring water and stuff. It's a big ordeal. Exactly, give and payback. I didn't get it done. I didn't get the job, and I got called out kinds of things, for not getting it. Yeah, I heard that aspartame is not good at all, Jimmy. He can take care of his body, but if he doesn't, his mind as well, it will defeat the purpose. It's imperative. He takes care of his mind just the same. It's why I'm preaching of him being on YouTube. I understand, but he does have family here, and I understand why he goes live, and he feels, he's not alone. Yes, lemon and water is very good. Yeah, I hope so. Yes, nesting is very bad. When I did my research on that, which was about 4 years ago, I was shocked. Yeah, it's really bad, Crimson. Yes, Charlene. It's nice to meet you, Charlene. Betty, what is your channel now? I haven't seen you go live because did not know the name. Oh, yeah, I just now started going live, and I can't drop it, but it's called One Courageous Lady. I don't know if any of the mods could drop it or not. I don't know if they even know my channel, but it's One Courageous Lady. I should be the only one. And then if you do the @ it's @courageous lady. I've never heard of Kangen water either. Is it Kangen or Kangen? Yeah, Mountain Violet, you're correct. It was very, very scary. It's this right here. I'll say hi to you so you can see my name. There's my name. No, he is sick. Mermaid, he is sick. Listen, Mermaid, my husband and him are the same height, and my husband weighs 165, 170 pounds, same as Ernie used to, and Ernie now weighs 114 pounds. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you for dropping my link, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up here and take my shower, get dressed for the day, and um, go live myself. We didn't have electricity last night, so I got up later, and then I think I got up at 11. Well, I got up at like 7. We didn't have electricity, and so I went back to sleep. I got up at 11. I was supposed to go live at 11, changed it to 1, and then I came over here, and then I changed it to now 2:30. But I'm just trying to do what Ernie says, but it's been like 30 minutes. Smokey, it's me, Betty Washam. Well, everybody can speculate and stuff, but he did say he has liver cancer. So, yes, well water is the best. Matter of fact, whenever we were buying our house, we were actually looking for that, but we couldn't have be in a subdivision, have a shop, and a house, and everything. We had to do with that one, and that one was actually a well. Oh, you're at Walmart. Look. Oh, you're on the Walmart website looking at water. No, I never seen no glass bottles of water. All I ever see is plastic bottles. You are correct, Charlene. Milk thistle is good. You changed to alkaline. Is that a name of a water? Oh, you mean you drink it in a glass? Okay. Oh, wow, you went down 77 pounds. I didn't know they came in glass bottles either. Do you remember years ago when water came out in bottles, how crazy we thought it was that we were buying water in bottles, and now it's probably the best thing that you can do? Baby, get some water bottles. Hang on just 1 second. I'm sorry, I had to mute for a moment. My husband came in. I'll have to look at that. He's just gonna go to Dollar General later and get me some water because we only have a Dollar General and a convenience store where I live. Am I getting in and out now? Now that is true, giving payback. If you do leave the plastic bottles in the heat too long, they become spoiled. You know what? You're right. They are transported in the heat. Okay, so 9.5 alkaline water for a double. Okay, I'll get me a case of that. Yes, the ribese. I mean, do you like the alkaline bottle or the alkaline water? Does it taste good? Yes, Touch BS. That's what I had to switch to it, and my grocery bill is a lot more expensive because of it, but it made me feel better. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon because I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready for my life today. Um, so I don't know. Ernie, are you here? Can you hear us? Yes, I used to, but I no longer believe in that. 7.5. Okay. Well, thank you for that because when I go today or my husband goes, I can let him know. Hey, Goya, how are you? It was called Alkaline. Well, I know we can't shut down the stream without him. I know that. So when I leave, there won't be nobody here. Um, did you say it was called Alkaline? Alkaline? Because I'm going to get some today. Because I'm out of water. And you said that's 9.5. And then I usually put lemon in my water. Okay. I've tried HelloFresh, but I just I thought they were expensive. Like just for hubby and I. Oh, wow. So you got another house? Are you going to be renting it out, or are you flipping it? Biscuits and gravy, biscuits and gravy, biscuits and gravy. Oh, if somebody lives by a spring, that is nice where you could put it in bottles and bring it home. Yeah, is the alkaline a Dollar General brand? Yes, the payback. I tried it twice and it just seemed like it was more expensive than just going and um the higher priced vegetables and stuff like that. Oh, I bet it is, Barbara. So you just go right to the spring and you're able to get your water. Yes, giving payback is correct. That's what I did. And you can cancel. So what does because I only have a Dollar General by me. Can anybody tell me what the name of the water is I'm gonna get for Dollar General so I can get the right one? I thought they said alkaline 9.5, but I don't know if that's the name of it or not. Yeah, I thought somebody said that that they did have alkaline, that they were looking at it on at Dollar General. I know sure everything is expensive. Like if you take from 2022 to today, it's like 3 times the price. Okay, so instead of purified or spring, it's called alkaline. Okay, alkaline. So it is called alkaline. Did you go real in the dark, Victoria? Yeah, because you stinky. You need a bath. Okay, well, I love you too, baby. Shoo. I think you're gonna get a bath today because you stinky. I took a big break from true crime and online drama, connected to it for a while, but now trying to catch up. Yeah, I can't handle it because making money and stuff off of the backs of people being expired and they're not doing nothing to help the case is just beyond me. Stop. It's kind of crazy. I hope to start renting them out for only 3 or 4 days at a time. And I'll go back and forth to which one ain't rented at the time to stay. Oh, I know what you're talking about, like a Airbnb. Thank you, Chris. So it is called alkaline and 34 ounces or so. Okay. So are they the big ones, the bigger bottles? I didn't know that you was being timed out. Um, we started comparing and thought may as well have it delivered to us. It's like paying a delivery fee, and there wasn't much difference. To think like that about it. Yeah, I understand. But for me, it just seemed like it was really high. I don't know. Oh, okay. Hold on. Ernie messaged me his blood pressure dropped. He messaged that he's on the way to the hospital and wanted me to tell you all. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, can everybody put prayers up, please, for Ernie? I don't think he can save his life. I'm going to say a prayer right now. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you right now, and we know that you are the creator, the ultimate physician, everything, Father. We put you in Ernie's hands. We ask you to heal him from his head to his toes, Father. We ask you for all your graciousness and your love, and wrap your arms around him and let him know that he is loved, Father. Father, this is a very scary time for all of us. Many of us love Ernie and care about him as family member, and this is very scary to us, Father. Can you please calm the hearts of us? Help Ernie to get the medication that he needs. Help his blood pressure to go down. Help him to find a cure. Father, I just ask you in your precious loving name. Without you, Father, we would be nothing. And I just ask you to take him into your arms and just be there for him, Father. You are the only one that knows what's really going on. And it's all in your hands, Father. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Okay, I'm going to, I'm really sad right now. Um, I'm really sad. Um, he had a heart attack. We just put him in God's arms right now. And yes, calling all the archangels, Michael, Serena, all of them. Down here, 10,000 angels to guard over him, to keep all evil away from him. May the doctors know what to do. Oh my goodness. I'm so sad. And thank God I got to talk to him this morning. Something told me to come and talk to him. Okay, so no heart attack, but he is on his way to the hospital. I don't think he can close the live down because they're probably working on him and everything else. And everybody could just put prayer hands in the chat, maybe some flowers or something. Yes, yeah. Ernie is on the way to the hospital right now. His blood pressure dropped too much, and they called the ambulance. I wondered why he wasn't coming back. If everyone who loves Ernie, please put prayer hands up, please. I can't find my prayer hands. I'm really sad. Trying to find my prayer hands. Ernie, just know that we love to hear about you. We've went through trials and tribulations, but you're like family. Everybody, just keep it in your prayers, please. Yeah, just tell him to shut down the live. Can he shut down the live? Or are they working on him? Yeah, this happened just about 30 minutes ago or so, and we were live talking, and he said, "Can you hang on 1 second, Betty, and talk to the people?" And I said, "Yeah," and it's been over 30 minutes or so, and he never came back. I'm sorry, my heart is breaking. Um, I wish I could reach out and just give him a hug and let him know everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop, and I'll be live in just a little while. Everybody take care, even to my haters, I love you, and God bless you all. I'll see you soon.